2021 Tesla Model S Plaid Review. The Model S might be the oldest car Tesla currently sells, but it's still desirable thanks to strong performance in addition to the unparalleled all-electric range. Currently, the Model S long range boasts an estimated 412 miles, which is the most from any ever available on the market. There is also the forthcoming Tesla Model S Plaid. The Plaid, which presumably gets its name from an obscure Spaceballs movie reference, will obtain an extra electric motor for a total of 3. The automaker is touting an outcome of 1002 horsepower and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2 seconds. It sports a new horizontally oriented touchscreen, which is the style Tesla implemented on its own Model 3 and why there's also an extra dash-mounted driver information display above the steering wheel along with an amusement display for rear passengers. It is unclear if this design is fully qualified for manufacturing, however. So is the upgraded Model S one of the best EVs for 2021? We would say so. Read our expert rating of the Tesla Model S to our in-depth evaluation. Our verdict on 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid. The Tesla Model S has improved with age, with more range and functionality than the car that surfaced in 2012, and vastly improved build quality. The hatchback form means it's a lot practical, and access to Tesla's supercharger network should help alleviate some variety of anxiety and make road trips potential. It is not all rosy, though. While autopilot remains one of the best suits of driver aids round, the in-car technology and control scheme are frustrating and distracting to work with. How does the 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid drive? The Tesla Model S performance is comically fast. Its 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.9 seconds shames virtually every other production car available today, or actually. As a result of the electric powertrain and lack of transmission, acceleration is smooth and seamless. Whether you are passing on the street or squeezing into a small gap on surface streets, the Model S delivers. The brakes are fairly impressive, too, with lots of stopping power and the ability to slow to a stop completely with regenerative braking, one pedal forcing. We do want the handling could match Tesla's straight-line functionality. The steering feels sloppy and loose on the center, so it seems slightly shaky at full throttle once the weight shifts rearward. The Model S has lots of grips, so you can race with speed, but the suspension doesn't feel buttoned down along with also the car's weight becomes more obvious. How comfy is the 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid? As with the remainder of Tesla's lineup, the Model S has improved tremendously over the past couple of decades concerning quality and comfort. The chairs look somewhat flat, but they're soft and supportive, even after a full day of driving. They don't breathe well, however, and can find a bit warm on sunny days. The ride quality has improved too, and it's far better at tuning out imperfections on the road. The ride was remarkable, even with our test car's 21-inch brakes. It's not ideal that the Model S crashed over a few lumps instead of tuning them out, but it feels good for what we anticipate from this course. Although we found the wind and road noise on the highway louder than in certain gas-powered cars, the Model S is rather quiet. How's the interior of 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid? Almost all major controls are tied into the huge touchscreen display that takes up the whole center of the dashboard. While it will make for a fresh layout, it can be frustrating and confusing if you aren't familiar with the menus. Simple tasks like setting the cruise control or checking the tire pressures require looking through the electronic manual, along with other controls mean taking your eyes off the road way too often. Nevertheless, the rest of the interior is really good. The doors open wide enough to make getting in and out quite easy, and after you're situated, it's easy to find a comfortable place. It's relatively roomy up front, however, the back seat has less headroom than you'll find in a smaller Model 3 car. Visibility is great thanks to a comparatively low hood, however, the back window is narrow and positioned too high. How's the technology used in 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid? Tesla's autopilot driver support process is one of the greatest available today. It is smooth in operation, and it's easy to adjust braking sensitivity or the gap between automobiles when using cruise control. It also doesn't play pong involving the lane lines, for example, some less sophisticated systems. The navigation process is straightforward and easy to use, and also the huge Google-based map offers plenty of detail. Voice commands are limited in scope but they work well. Our biggest knock: device integration. Tesla loves doing its thing, so there is no support for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. The only way to play stuff from your phone is through Bluetooth. On-screen controls are limited too, and the audio system is just fine but not up to this number of course leaders. One of Tesla's most significant inventions and a big selling point for most buyers is the capacity to upgrade their automobiles over the atmosphere, add features, or improve performance and efficiency. Regardless of what it might appear to be, the Tesla Model S is a hatchback. That means there's tons of back cargo space that is easy to access and take advantage of. It features a lot more cargo space than many competitions, EV or maybe. Storage up front isn't so good, and we would prefer a much better choice to Tesla's way of creating the center console one big bin with adjustable dividers. The deficiency of door pockets means that which goes in the middle, and small items can get lost. The lack of headroom may be a little bit of an issue when installing a chair. How economical is the 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid? At Technicar's real-world range testing, we came up a little short of the EPA estimates, managing 303 miles on a single maximal battery charge using a slightly more efficient intake rate of 32.6 kWh/100 miles. That's more variety than many EVs we've tested. Is your 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid a good value? Tesla has enhanced its build quality immensely through time, though it did not have anywhere to go but up. We believe it falls short of the class leaders and other luxury cars in this price, but the defects in the paint, cut, and bodywork is considerably reduced. The Model S offers a lot of functionality and range for the money. However, the inside is not as pleasant or premium because people of other cars in this class or the price point. Accessibility to Tesla's vast supercharger community is one of the greatest parts of Tesla ownership. It should help alleviate much range anxiety and allow you to take the Model S throughout the country on most major highways without worrying about finding a charging channel. The basic warranty is 4 years/50,000 miles, which is about average in this luxury F segment. The powertrain and battery are covered for 8 years/120,000 miles. Anything with this power is fun, and also, the fact that sharp appearances back up the energy and capable handling only makes things better. There is no gap too small or street on-ramp too short for the Model S, even the non-performance versions. It's not quite as sharp to drive as the Porsche Taycan, but it's still lots entertaining. The layout has held up well also, and there is almost a subtlety into the Model S at this point. Even the performance models do not shout in mind as some German performance automobiles do. Selecting a Model S is rather simple because of the simplified model lineup. Should you receive the full self-dialing capability alternative? Probably, but only know that a lot of its automated driving features aren't enabled yet. Also, there's no warranty on when that will happen. If you'd like an absolute face-shattering performance, go for the Plaid trim degree. Tesla Model S versions. Just one trim is currently available, long range. Previously, Tesla provided a performance trimming but phased it out in favor of their new Plaid trim flat, with significantly more power and longer range. The long range and performance trims both use the same 100 kWh battery pack and come standard with an all-wheel drive way. Be mindful that Tesla upgrades the Model S continuously instead of the model year, so further changes might happen throughout 2021.